The sumo squat, a great lower body exercise and a variation from your standard squat. The main difference between this and your standard squat is the stance. It's a very wide stance which actually starts to recruit the adductors. In your squats you're going to develop and work your quads, hamstrings, calves and glutes. In this exercise you're also going to integrate and bring in your adductors, the inner thighs. So to start off with, in the setup position we're going to take a very wide stance. In this wide stance we're going to turn our toes out. This is going to help us maintain ankle to knee alignment because we want to make sure that when we squat we are keeping our knees in line with our toes. First of all, in this setup position it's important that we start it off well, keeping our head up, chest up, keeping our glutes really tight, so that's getting ourselves into hip extension. And this trunk and torso around here, we want to brace, we want to contract and tighten up the abdominals to maintain some tension. That's going to help support our lumbar spine. On the lowering phase now, we're going to drop down slowly with our hands out in front of us like this. And we're going to maintain this strong lumbar spine position without any movement through the spine. We're going to try to push our knees forwards to help maintain that good balance between the front of the foot and the heel. We don't want to have all of the weight on our heel in the sumo squat. It wants to be balanced between the front of the foot and the heels. As we stand up, we're going to engage the glutes first of all. By squeezing those glutes, it's going to really ensure we come back to full hip extension and also stabilize and control our lower back so we don't overwork it. We're going to go through a few more repetitions now and just pick up on some more teaching points. As we're going down, we're really thinking about forcing our knees out, pushing them away from each other. On the way back up again as well as squeezing our glutes, contracting our glutes, we're going to think about pushing our knees away from each other. By pushing your knees away, that's going to help even more to contract those glutes. We're going to breathe in on the way down or breathe in just before we go down. This is going to help stabilize our spine as we're moving. By stabilizing your spine, you're going to keep control of it and protect it. On the way back up, we can breathe out, and when we get back to the top, we can reset. A couple of options with your hands. Either pushing your hands together like this will help control and stabilize your trunk and torso. You get a little bit of an extra core workout. Or you can have your hands out in front of you. By having your hands out in front of you, it will help to give you a little bit more balance during the lowering phase. When you're going down in the lowering phase, just ensure you don't change your spinal position, you don't let it round out at the bottom of the squat. So that's your sumo squat for you, another great lower body exercise and one of our classic BMF movements.